Before I get started, please note that you can build your robot code using any build method you wish, whether it be Visual Studio Code, Gradle, Eclipse, Makefiles, or some other means. As long as it's built against a supported version of WPILib, which are listed on our emulator wiki page on GitHub, it will work with the Synthesis emulator. The link to the wiki can be found in the description below. This tutorial is a walkthrough of how to build robot code using Visual Studio Code, which is now officially supported by FIRST. To install the latest release of WPILib, go to the Releases page on the WPILib's GitHub and download the installer for your operating system. After your file downloads, you will have to extract the executable from the zip file. For the purpose of this tutorial, I already went ahead and extracted the zip file, but you will need to go ahead and proceed with that. After the install downloads, run it. Alternatively, you can right-click on your mouse and select Run as Administrator. You may also have to grant firewall privileges during this process, and select whether you would like all users or the current user to receive the installation. On this screen, select all of the tools you want to install, as well as whether to download the Visual Studio Code installer or to use an existing installer. If you've not already installed Visual Studio Code, you will first need to complete that. Otherwise, you can click on the Select Download Visual Studio Code and select the correct directory to proceed with the Visual Studio Code installation that you have previously downloaded. Finally, be sure to mark the checkbox for the Visual Studio Code extensions. When completed with your setup, you can then click Execute Install. Now navigate to your desktop and open the FRC Visual Studio Code 2019 desktop application, either through your Start menu or a shortcut. In the upper right-hand corner, select the WPILib button. This will now give you access to all the various commands you can run. Now select Create a new project. From here, you can pick your project type, language, and base. I'll select Example, CPP, and Motor Controller. Now I will pick a folder to create my new project in. Give my project a descriptive name like CPP Example 2019, a team number like 2550, then hit Generate Project. You can also open up your source code and view your files. You can now build or deploy the project to your robot by going back to the WPILib button in the upper right-hand corner and selecting the command Build Robot Code. When your code was successfully built, you will see a Build Successful text on the bottom of your screen. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and for more links and resources, be sure to click on the links in the descriptions below, as well as visit our website at synthesis.autodesk.com.